Today is Friday, and every Friday around here we go old school. So we're going back to March 9th, 1961. We're going to check out something that I thought that this was pretty interesting because when we go back in time, we get a look at we realize just how much things have changed, how much the thinking of society, what's acceptable, the norms have they've just changed over the years. And so I came across this. Did you know that there was a Betty Crocker Homemaker of Tomorrow award? And you can imagine, because we're in the 1960s. You can imagine that this award was directed towards females. Of course, because that's the way things were back then. Now, check this out. Newtown, Missouri girl, winner of state's Homemaker Award. March 9th, Joanne Wells, a 17-year-old senior at the Newtown High School, has been named Missouri's 1961 Betty Crocker Homemaker of Tomorrow. She receives $1,500 and an all expense paid trip to New York and Washington. She will also represent Missouri in the National Homemaker of Tomorrow contest in Washington April 13th. Her faculty advisor, Mrs. Ray Johnson of Osgood, also gets an all expense trip to Washington, and the Newtown High School gets a set of encyclopedias. That's a big 1,500 bucks, a trip to Washington and New York, and the high school gets the benefit of a new set of encyclopedias, which I'm sure that's no small thing, because you can just imagine back during that time, like those encyclopedias were probably used a lot. And as times change, they learn different things. You have to get newer sets of encyclopedias. So I thought this was pretty cool, and I did some research on my own, and I discovered, so the award was started in 1954, and it ran up until 1977. See, I figured that they wouldn't be giving out this award anymore because, again, times change. People think differently. We don't want to pigeonhole our female students into thinking that, well, you can only do these things, and like this is all that you can do. We don't want to box them in like that. We want them to aim high. What is it that you want to do? Set a goal, go after it, and that sort of thing. So this is interesting. But in 1973, 4 years before they ended this award, in 1973 they opened it up to men, and it was actually 1976. 1976, a male actually won the national competition and was named. They named it Betty Crocker Leaders of Tomorrow. That's what they renamed it once they allowed males to enter the competition. So I thought that was an interesting look into the way things were in the past. So yes, I did not know this, that there is a Betty Crocker Homemaker of Tomorrow award available to high school students, and then they get to compete on the national level against students from different states around the country. So that's pretty cool. Didn't know that. Well, that is our edition of Old School for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video.